Hello everyone. Hey, today we are going to look at past paper in computer aided design. This paper was done in the year 2023. It was done on March and April. So normally this computer aided design contains 4 courses. We have the diploma in mechanical engineering, the plant option and the production option. We have a diploma in automotive engineering, diploma in welding and fabrication, diploma in construction plant engineering. So therefore, without wasting much time, let's dive into question number 6, which we are going to try and solve it. So let's move to question number 6. What does question number 6 tell us? Yeah. So question number 6 says, figure 5 shows a machine block. Draw in first angle projection the following views: the front elevation in the direction of the arrow X, end elevation, plan, then insert 6 major dimensions, that's 20 marks. The question itself is this. So we've been told to draw this question in first angle projection. Simply that means that we should draw this question in orthographic projection. And before you continue, you need to know which direction is in the front elevation, or which you've been told the front elevation is in the direction of arrow X. Where is arrow X? When you try to look at this, you realize that we have our arrow down here, the south. Is it south from southwest? So we have the arrow X. So first you need to have a rough book whereby you will draft the orthographic projection of this drawing. You draft it somewhere, you draw a sketch of it, then you later on continue or move to draw your Autocad drawing. So I've tried to draft mine, and I believe I have one of the pictures here. I did a small sketch of it, and this is what I found. This is my front elevation, this is my plan, and this is my end elevation. I believe all of you were in module 1, and you were able to learn how you can view a certain drawing in 3 dimensions. So if this is the front elevation, definitely viewing from this end will be your end elevation, and viewing from the top will be your plan. Okay, that's why when you view from this side, you'll realize that you will only see this circle or this cylinder. We have the other one. We also have this cylinder. We have this protruding end which has an height of 6, and this base up to this cylinder. I have a cylinder, this one. So we'll be able to see this section, this section, this section, then this. That is in the front elevation. And the end elevation, we will only see this section which has a cut downwards. We'll also see this block and this block with this semicircle, this cylinder which has been subtracted, this one. Then we'll see this face and this one together with this one, this 10 millimeters and this 10 millimeters. We'll be able to see these faces. Under plan, we'll be able to see this section, this upper section and this upper section, then this face and this face. We'll also be able to see this curve, but we'll classify it as a rectangle. We'll see as a rectangle, and then we have this section with this circle. So those are the sections we'll see when we talk about plan. So first of all, we need to draw the front elevation. So you need to master all the dimensions. All the dimensions that you've not been given, you need to assume, or you need to come with a dimension that is much that can be usable. Rather it can be usable. So without wasting much time, let's dive into AutoCAD. So open my AutoCAD here. So I don't want this grid. So if you don't want this grid, you can close it down here. So switch it off. So I need my my working space to be in this manner. So let's start. So I say that when you want to start, make sure you know you made some sketch of your front elevation, and you say that this one was our front elevation. No, sorry, this is our front elevation. So we need something of this kind. So we will choose a point whereby we'll start our drawing. As for me, I want us to start our drawing basing at the bottom here. So we need us to draw basing at the bottom. So this length, you realize that it has a length of 100 millimeters. So go to AutoCAD, then pick the drawing tool. You pick a line, then ensure that your ortho is on. Ortho is here. You can place your mouse for you to see ortho, ensure it is on. Then start by clicking on the window, then put a measurement of 100, then enter. Then again you enter. Escape that command. So you can see that your drawing is so small. So what you need to do is you zoom. So right click, zoom, right click, zoom extends. So you will be able to see that now your line is much visible. It has been magnified. So we've drawn the first part, which is the 100, the first part, which has a length of 100 millimeters. Also, we need to offset that line by 6, so that we can be able to find this starting region on the other. To get this rectangle, we need to offset this line at a distance of 6 millimeters. So we pick an offset tool. Where is an offset tool? Offset. So this one is offset. So click on offset, then you specify the offset distance. Offset distance 6, enter. So select the object. So the object is this one, then you place it upwards, then you enter. So already we will have drawn these 6. Again, you realize that we had another one which was offset. It has been offset has been done at a distance of 12 millimeters. So you can see we have an offset of 12 millimeters for us to get this line at the top. So again, you go to AutoCAD, then pick an offset, or you can as well right click on your mouse, then you repeat offset at a distance of what? 12. So 12, enter. Which one? This one. Then you place at the top, enter. Then you can as well join these two lines and this one, but you can be able to see that on this side it is only 6. So we can join from the lower one to the first offset, the first line which we offsetted by 6. So we'll be able to get this line. So we go to offset, go on to join those lines from this region to that, then you enter. Then we also join the other side from this end to that end, then we enter. Okay, so when you look at your drawing, you also have distance of 13 from this rectangular block. We have a distance of 13, so we also need to offset it from the top line, which was, we had offsetted it by 12, so we need to offset by 13. So go to AutoCAD, then again repeat offset, then 13, enter, this one there, enter. Okay, then after that we also need to offset 8 by 15. First we have 50, we have this 50, so we need us to find this line, this one, sorry, this one, this line. So how are we going to get this? We know that the distance from here to here is 50, so we can as well offset this line by 50, so that we can get our starting point here, so that we can enclose this. So we go back to, we need to offset again a distance of 50, enter. So this one, you offset this line 50, enter. Then we can as well extend this line, can extend this line to the top, then enter. We go back to our drawing, you'll find that we've drawn this, and we know this line to this point is 12. You can see that it's 12 from where we did our offsets. That line we need to move 12, so we can offset it by 12. Then you'll find the position whereby we are going to draw this line. So we need to move 12 millimeters for us to draw this line. So let's go there. So we are here, this is where we are. We need to offset it 12 so that we can draw that line. So not offset, we need to draw a line 12, enter. Then we move it upwards at a distance of, let's confirm the distance, it was 55 minus 12, that is 55 minus 12, 43 minus 13, that is 30, a distance of 30. So we need to move it at a distance of 30, so 30, and then again towards the other side we will move at the distance of maybe the diameter of this circle, which you know the diameter of the outside circle is 40. It is this one, 40. So we go again to our AutoCAD, we move 40 outwards, 40, then enter. Then we later on maybe we can just stop it there. So 40. So again, for us to draw this upper circle, we need to locate the center. But the center, if this circle was it had a diameter of 40, meaning the midpoint of that circle is where we'll stand, and we draw the inner circle and the outer circle. So let's again move to AutoCAD, then pick circle from the drawing tool. So pick this circle, then find the midpoint, enter, then what is the diameter? The diameter was 40, meaning the radius is 20. So put 20, enter. Again we repeat, we right click, then we repeat the circle, midpoint at a radius of 18, diameter 18, radius is 9. So radius of 9, so 9, enter. So after doing that, you'll realize that we will have done almost 40% of our front elevation. So again, we know that if the distance again that the distance from this side to this side is 30, so we can as well offset again this line, the line that we've drawn from our right side 30, so that we can find where we will trim. So again, we pick offset tool from modifying tools, then specify the offset distance as 30, then enter, move this one 30, then you enter. So after doing that, we need to trim. Pick trim tool from modify, click on that, then move and trim that one, trim that, trim that, trim that one. Yeah, we have trim, then this one, and then let's maybe put it as enter, and we first look what we need to trim, so that we cannot trim, so that we do not trim what is not what is supposed to be left behind. So again, we need only to remain with the 6 here, so we need to trim anything which has crossed this section. So let's confirm if there is anything from that section. Yes. So we need to extend. First we need to extend this line, then we trim. So we need to extend this line to the bottom, then we do trimming. So extend this line, stand here, then extend to that section, then enter. Then you pick trim tool, then cut this, cut that, enter. Let's again confirm if we are on the right track. Yeah. So again, we are on the right track, so we don't need anything in this section. From anything in this section, we don't need it. But before we do that, let's locate this point. We know it's 15. It is 15 millimeters from this line, and again it is 13 millimeters from this line downwards, so that we can be able to locate this section whereby we are going to draw this circle. So let's move again to AutoCAD. So from this line we need to offset it by from this line we need to offset it by 15, then from this line we need to offset it by 13, of which it's this line is this line. So we need only to offset this by 15, then we extend it to find where we'll draw the circle down here. So again, pick offset, then specify offset distance as 15, enter. So we are going to offset this one to that section, enter. Then we extend this line, extend that line to that section, then enter. So now here is where this is the point whereby we are going to draw that circle. So pick circle, then select that endpoint as your section where you draw that, then come back, confirm. We have a diameter, that circle has a diameter of 10 and it's a through hole, so a diameter of 10 meaning radius is 5. So go back, radius of 5. So specify the radius of the circle, so 5, enter. So we'll have drawn that. Then we can trim anything which is unnecessary to us. So let's hit trim anything that is unnecessary to us. Anything that is unnecessary to us, I'm going to trim it. So let's again confirm we are on the right track. So we will be able to see this section, this section, this section, this one. Yeah. So let's go back to our drawing, confirm we are able to see all those sections. So can we be able to see this section? Let's confirm again. That section is not there, so we can as well delete that. So let's confirm. Confirm. Let's confirm this one. Then what about this one? This section is not there, so we need again to delete this lower section. So we need to trim this one, this lower section. Enter. Then we have some hidden details which we need to include them for our front elevation. The hidden detail that we have is this one, which is of a distance 20. So we need to locate it 20, the distance of 20 from the first wire, from 20 we need to locate it 20. So 20, draw a line here to here, enter. Then we offset but a distance of 20, enter. So we offset this one 20. So this is the center, and we know that we have a diameter of 16, so meaning it's a radius of 8. So we offset it by 8 and 8 on the other side, 8, 8. So we go back, offset it by 8 and 8. So offset at a distance of 8, enter. This one, enter. This one, enter. Then okay, then we delete that. So that's an hidden detail that we have here. We have that as our hidden detail, and we have the other one which was 4 centimeters and goes through. It was 4 and goes through. So we also have this 4, this hole here. It has a distance of, it has a height of 4 and it goes through. So we also need to perform do some hidden details on that. So pick line, measure 4, enter, then move to its perpendicular on the other end, then enter. So we have that hidden detail, we have that. So these are center line, these are center line. So you can click on that, go to its properties, then on its properties, from byline, line type, by layer. So or rather you can go to layers, you can go to layers, of which here you have layers, click on layers, then on layers you can as well add another layer. You can put a new layer. That new layer, put it as center line, then white, continuous, not continuous. We need to load and find a center line. So load, find that center line, then okay. Then you need again to click on the center line, then okay. Okay, that's it. Then we also need an hidden detail, so you can add also another one. So add new layer, then put it as hidden. So hidden center, as well you load and look for anything hidden, that one, then okay, then hidden, okay. So I believe those two will assist us. So we know that this one, then again maybe this one, you can just put this and set it as our current. So set as current, then you close. So ensure you want to make these lines to be hidden, so click on that line and this line, then click here, then make them hidden, then enter. Then again we need this one to be hidden, click that here, then make also them to be hidden. This is a center line, click on that, then put it as center line. So you'll realize that, click on it, then make it center, so you try to zoom, it didn't pick, so or what did we do? Let me go back to layers, then center, then center, then okay. So when you click on this line, you'll realize that it is on it is center, it is a center line. Okay, again center lines are needed in this section, so pick a line, then make sure that you put some center lines here. Let's say that section, enter. Also have another line from this side, that side, enter. So we also have another repeat line from here to here, enter. Then another one from the end to that section, enter. So this is the front elevation of our question. We can go back to the question to confirm. So we have that one as a hidden detail. Here this is a hidden detail. This one is visible, that one is also visible. So we also have this as a hidden detail, but it want to be visible from the front elevation. So I believe up to that point we will have drawn the front elevation. So next, in our next video, we will do end elevation and plan on the same drawing. Then later on we do dimensioning. Thank you.